Oh, I can't map the surface of this planet. Fabonus is a toxic, war-torn room. No, really? Really? You think it's toxic? You think it's toxic? I couldn't tell. Hello, everyone. Cool hat. 60 Parsecs. I know, crazy, right? Let's play. Alright, I don't have, like, a specific idea, except for the fact that I want to win a game with DeeDee. Yes. I know technically to get the achievement in the game, you don't need to have her as the captain. She just needs to be a part of it. But I like DeeDee as a captain, to be fair. DeeDee, a former child athlete whose promising career was ended by an untimely injury. As an adult, she struggled to reinvent herself. But the reality is far from what she once imagined. She joined the Astro Citizen program in hopes of regaining her confidence and finally becoming the champion she was always destined to be. Make 7 successful attribute decisions of any kind. That is how she knows she is a good captain. Okay. Yep. I can start moving things. That's amazing. I didn't realize I could just move things. Alright, do that. Alright. Oh, no. I forgot the book is too many. That's usually always helpful. Oh, yep, we probably need a med kit. Right, med kit. And this. I probably need some crewmates. Let's go. And you. Oh, there's another box of stuff over there. But I'm nervous that I don't have time. We'll grab some soup. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oops. Let's try one more time. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. Well, here, I like this. I like this because both these things are actually needed. And by both these things, I mean there's a person there that is needed. Yeah, okay, that's what we needed out of that room. Let's go over into this room. Sure, yep, we're just grabbing whoever, whatever, from the rooms that we're in. Okay, yep, let's grab material to the shuttle. Okay, wow, is there really... Fine. Oh no, the book! Yeah, that book is generally useful. It's just like the Boy Scout book. So, it's always a good thing to have. Alright. Collect one of each item in the station at least once. Oh, we just got that! Hands full. Okay. Go us. I don't even really remember who we got. So hopefully we got a good crew. Something to remember, different than in 60 seconds, is that not only are we surviving the space journey, but also we are going to land and successfully try and, I guess, make a civilization or something? It's been so long. Alright, what do we have? We have our soup right here. We actually have a pretty good supply of soup. A communicator. We have the Cosmo 101 book, some tape. We have our suit. I think we have materials somewhere. Greetings, Astro, computerized assistant reporting for duty. Yay. Alright, it looks like we got Tom Thompson. April and Angel? Yeah, sure. And Megan Mann. I am pretty good at getting Megan and DeeDee to fall in love. Captain, all Astro Citizen missions begin with commanding office. Alright, so how are we going to lead them? Is our speech going to be? We'll do it about agility. Oh, wait. And then... Oh, crafting is unavailable at this time. Perfect. Day 2. Elaborating on the survival against all odds angle would have been quite a choice for a speech. Unfortunately, you decided to waffle on about the superiority of potato corn chowder over tomato soup and a few other problems of an existential nature. As far as speeches go, it was the worst one in this part of the universe. Oh no. Cheer up after this little fiasco. I allowed myself to switch on the electric generator in the back of the shuttle. It'll produce power for you daily. Okay, cool. So now we can craft things. Okay. Oh, we probably should make an idol since we don't have one. We found a small metal box in one of the compartments labeled "To Cert, Do Open." We could take apart the lock and gather some elements from it, ignoring what's inside, or you could try to open it, which would require deft fingers. Which will it be? The deft fingers. Alright, day 3. You got to open the metal box we found on board when a timer started. The controls initially looked intimidating, but you cracked them. You succeeded with the right sequence of button pressing. Inside was a strange object. It was an artifact. Yeah, so we just we can't have more than one artifact, so we got refunded our stuff. Okay, cool. I guess, yeah, let's make the lighter then. Why not? Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. Even one can be the difference between life and death. Okay. Who will perform the routine supply check? We'll have Megan do it. Alright, I guess I don't understand that one. Day 4. Anytime that we have someone selected to count soup, we always lose one, and I think it's because I always choose the smartest one, which maybe isn't what we need. But we have a lighter now, so I think we have pretty much everything that we can have. Yeah. So we're good. So we're just going to kind of drift through space until we find something. Alright, on day 7, I'm having Megan try to decode some transmissions that we're getting. Also, everyone looks a little worse for wear, so we're gonna feed them. First contact! Alright, and it looks like the most familiar one that we heard is about a week away from our current position. So as long as we can craft another can of soup and nothing like super terrible happens, we probably will be able to get to a relatively peaceful civilization. Alright, and on day 9, we were able to use some of the gas to get some chemicals. So I think that should give us enough resources, I suppose, to make more soup. And we are 4 days away from our potential landing site. Oh, but unfortunately we're about to inhale a bunch of terrible coolant. So that'll be fun. Oh god! Teamwork goes so much better when a group of humans is faced with the possibility of radioactive death. Yeah. Amazing. Well, we made another soup, but everyone is sick. Everyone is, like, terribly, terribly sick. How much? Okay, that's gonna take 3 days. Wow, okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, so day 13, Megan didn't make it. Megan didn't make it. It looks like no one's really on the path to making it. We've injured ourselves so much in the last couple of days. Everything in the ship has been just going terribly. But look, there's a planet, a strange new world, where we definitely need to land. Like now. On the bright side, there's a med kit, and we're gonna feed ya. And there's more food to go around now. Everybody. Ma'am, a big, really big, surprise has cropped up on the screen. A dark, swirly-skied planet has appeared before us. It's covered in a giant storm, but beneath the dark swirls, my scanners detect hazy, indistinct heat signatures and a multitude of structures. Thunderous world is probably an improvement over this mind-boggling empty vacuum. Should I initiate landing protocol? Yes, while we can do it safely. I'm so sad that Megan was, like, so close to landing. I also regret Fabanos. Goldfield, investigate the source of the mysterious transmission in outer space. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Well, we did find an appropriate landing spot, so that's perfect. On our descent towards the storm-ridden planet, crewmate Thompson piped up and said he recognized the storm below. Looks like our predictions for Earth after a Soviet nuclear attack, he said with a pause. But with you in command, ma'am, we can weather anything. With Tom's note in mind, he beautifully directed our craft away from particularly green parts of the atmosphere and onto a safe resting spot on the planet. Unfortunately, however, atmospheric electricity fried the communicator on the way down. Once on the ground, Tom looked out and realized this wasn't at all like a nuclear Soviet attack. This was something else. The planet's surface has experienced a number of wars and traumas, nuclear or otherwise. We'd best be wary while exploring, Captain, and we lost our lighter, in spite of the fact it said the communicator, which seems fine. Okay. Yeah, definitely. This is a communicator. Not the phone over here. The lighter. That's a communicator. Oh, well, okay, the communication console. There we go. Alright, we're going into day 18, and we should have another med kit. Oh, no. Oh, my. What on earth, DeeDee? Are you scared of your coffee? Alright, I'm really gonna hope that we don't lose Tom. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we need soup. We need soup badly. Day 19. Permission to speak frankly, Captain. You went insane. Okay. Well, there you have it. Insanity. Alright, day 21. So, yesterday, a Phobian program was trying to get into the computer, and it looks like it succeeded. The virus subjected you guys to a rapid series of horrific images from during the Phobian War. The two of you ran about the cabin screaming for several hours. Wow. Okay, that's Great. That doesn't sound like that's what they were trying to do. They might have just been trying to, like, broadcast their history. But, yeah, totally traumatized us. Look at that. Look at her. Oh my god, she's about to starve. Oh my god, and we don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Can we send anybody out yet? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we need stuff for soup. Oh, good news. You found a couple of rusted and swollen cans of soup in the dark corner. Someone must have put them there and completely forgotten about them. Will you keep the cans? Yes, we need to, actually. Mysterious whistle. Alright, we have now 2 cans of soup, and I'm gonna get rid of the lighter that we just made. Yeah, and you gotta eat, girl. Alright, mysterious alien signal detected nearby. The chatter sounds like walkie-talkie comms enabled by a ruined alien tunnel. Oh my, and we just sent him out with the armor. Well, looks like we're not going anywhere. We're just gonna chill here with the bodies. Just, you know, little girl's time. All right, and we have some strange cheese. I think this gives us, like, special powers or something. So we're gonna try and eat it. Oh, no, it just made us hungrier than before. Great, love that. And she's still insane. Day 26. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tom's back. Tom came back and he brought a sock puppet. Yes, so we can stop being insane. He brought back so much soup. Wait, whoa, okay. The town to the south turned out to be a settlement built by an unexploded warhead. Built around an unexploded warhead. Law in the settlement is playing fast and loose. Tom came back with a bloodied nose, ravenous and pretty shook up. He said the would-be lawman in Warhead Town gave him a bit of a bother, and bruises do the talking. The Grease River that runs through Warhead Town sweats oil, and to Tom's delight, chemicals good for crafting. He gathered a slew of the gross stuff, 28. Tom spotted a number of unusual garments, and he got an insane sock. Tom recovered a lighter. Where does all the soup come from? I mean, we have it, that's good. But well worth visiting. Tom's wanderlust has been quenched one way or another. You still look kind of crazy. We're gonna fix that. Alright, so let's make sure that the armor is good. Let's feed everybody real quick. Actually, you don't quite need food yet. You, on the other hand. No, you're only hungry. Okay, you're gonna get the sock puppet though to not be crazy. What about you? Yeah, you're just tired. You're fine. You're tired. Insane beats tired. Alright, and for the last month, not month, but the last couple of weeks, we have been hearing stuff coming from this tunnel. So we're gonna actually put on the armor, go explore it now. Day 29. We went creeping into the alien tunnel nearby with trepidation. They only just came upon a warped station platform when a group of aliens appeared and aimed weapons at you. They must have been watching us for some time as they were able to speak broken, approximated English. They said they needed our help. They run Vactrain Central, a planet-wide vacuum tunnel system that links to countless supply stockpiles all over Phobanos. However, the inhabitants of neighboring Silo 476 are too dangerous to connect with. Apparently the war was that wrecked this world was started by the 476ers over 200 years ago. They asked for your help when the time comes. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think we tried helping the silo before and it backfired on us. I guess we'll also go ahead and send Tom out to Radio Zone. Alright, day 30. We received a pamphlet at our window. Try eBoston Universal Shopping from the comfort of your own planet. Free gift with sign up. Wow, neat. The eBoston network lets you order pretty much anything except food and water. And it'll arrive via portal within 1 to 2 galactic days. There's a catch though. The account creation process requires you to jump through some hoops. Literally. Oh, well, good thing that we are limber AF. Alright, and on day 31, we jumped through all of the hoops that eBoston wanted to do for us, but 1 to 2 galactic business days is approximately 1,000 Earth years. Which is fun. However, our free gift was another communicator. Alright, and underneath us, something's burrowing. Kind of like a giant sandworm. So yeah, let's try and grab it. Why not? That sounds like a great idea. Love giant sandworms. Didn't really do anything for us. It just sort of took some of the energy. Alright, and on day 32, it looks like the silo dwellers the 746ers came asking for medical supplies or gas. We're not going to help them. We don't like them this time. All right, day 33. The Silo 476ers came. An alien's knocked on the door. Ma'am, it speaks through its mask in broken English, but just like the ones from Vactron Central. Except this one says it's from Silo 476, so the bad guys. The more it talks, the more complicated things get. Nobody knows who War Start, but everyone know who Vactron have. Vactron Central. We kill them. Help us. Or this side on... Or this side you on. Side with the aliens of Silo 476? No. No. Thank you. And day 34, Tom's back. Alright, the 476ers... You will regret this, they shouted over their shoulders. Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. So where did Tom go? Sadly, Tom breathed in a lot of radiation out there. He wheezed that he's fine. He went to the radioactive zone. Some unexpected acid slime pools gave Tom some trouble, but the protective suit absorbed the worst of it. It's become a little warped, however. Oh, okay. It turns out that Tom was mugged by some roving artifact hunters. Oh, good thing we didn't give him the artifact. They let him live, but only just. Tom managed to collect a plethora of chemicals, 24, good. Found some duct tape, a working battery, perfect, some more soup. Wow, okay. Against all radioactive odds, Tom pulled through and made it back in one irradiated piece. Yeah, I think you need that, buddy. All right, and there's 15 aliens trying to break in, and we have no way of protecting ourselves, so let's see how this goes. Oh my, they broke a lot of our stuff. That's unfortunate. No. Repair. Alright, let's start by repairing that. Oh, God. And of course, we've been poisoned too! Not only is our stuff broken, we've been poisoned. And we can't do much about anything, although Tom's looking pretty good. So I think I'm gonna send him out. Let's send him to the Glade. Fix it, Felix. Repair 10 items. Okay, perfect. You decided to let the toxin wear off on its own. Perfect. It didn't kill us, which is great. And our what's-a-hoozy? Artifact is repaired. Now let's repair this battery, see what we can do. Oh my god, and there's more poison air coming at us. Why? This was such a bad place to land. How did we not, have a way of testing the air? Alright, day 38. We made 7 successful attribute decisions of any type. Our last one, I don't remember what all the other ones were, but I know this last one was we tightrope walked with DeeDee's amazing agility, to an empty fridge. I wouldn't call that successful. I love that through all of this, like her being poisoned several times, her finding an empty fridge, she's feeling fulfilled. So, you know what, good for her. Day 40, alright, our man is back. Tom has returned from his jaunt in the eastern glade. He's limping a little, oh goodness, famished from his journey and a bit freaked out. The glade's transparent, buckling trees and pointy branches rendered Tom's journey a bit fraught. Most slices and pokes were rebuffed by the sturdy suit you gave him. It did suffer a number of scratches and tears, however. That's fine. From the bottom of a shivering pool, he pulled out 33 minerals. He found 3 earth soup cans. What an eerie but fruitful experience. In spite of the spookiness, Tom's safely back in the nest. Perfect. These aliens are becoming a nuisance. This one is clinging at the ship and yelling, "Help me!" What is help me anyway? Oh, it was asking for assistance. The aliens from Silo 476 are attacking Vactron Central. I can pronounce these things. What do you think, Captain? Go and force to settle the dispute once and for all, or try to defuse the situation with diplomacy? Diplomacy. We're brilliant now. We can do this. Day 41. You decided to settle the dispute over the Vactron system once and for all by negotiating with aliens who barely speak English. You and Tom strutted into the Vactron tunnel, waving a piece of cloth you found on the surface and shouting, "Hold your fire! Hold your fire!" Somehow it worked. You and your crewmate approached the aliens. Arms open in a placating fashion, within 20 minutes, you had convinced the 2 silos to let bygones be bygones and have them shake hands. Now, the Victorian system can be reopened, increase the stock of resources to feed everyone on the planet, and more forever. They just need to run some diagnostics. Okay, perfect. And we're not sick anymore. Yeah, we are actually pretty darn good. Okay. Look at us. We're also gonna go ahead and send Tom back out. Oh god, okay. Day 42, natural selection bots here, and unfortunately, I have literally nothing to stop it. You let me in despite the warning signs. Now face your space predator, human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you'd want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself! We have nothing to defend ourselves with. So I fear as though, in spite of the fact that we literally are so close to like having an entire planet be a safe place for us, we're gonna get game overed. No? Day 43? The darn predator droid held you in its grip. You cursed the weakness of your human body out loud as you tried to wrestle free. The droid froze, offended. The human body is not weak, it is a wonder of evolution! In a zealous rage, the droid preached about evolution. You edged it closer to the airlock and pushed it out mid-lecture. You're safe, but the droid's verdict inspires dark thoughts in your head. Are you fit for survival, or are you the weak link? You no longer feel alert. Oh no, it got to me. Well, that's okay. We still feel caffeinated. And day 44. Wait for Vactron Central's ready signal. Yesterday, you reached a hidden space only behind a wall. Yeah, we did this. And incidentally, we were able to find a blaster. Yeah, that's great. Oh no. The lead Phobian from Vectrine Central approaches the shuttle. Tunnel belong at transfer. Primary transfer, undig. It mutters, making a shoveling motion with its glowing claw. Clearly it wants you to go do some dirty work, cleaning important Vectron lines. You ask why they can't do it themselves. No go in tunnel, it says, shivering with fear. No dark. Take a shovel, go see what can do. We don't have a shovel, bro. I'm so sorry. Alright, and on day 45, there's something strange in our neighborhood. There's something strange in our neighborhood. A space ghost floating toward our boat. Our boat? Our ship? We can show it the artifact. The ghost phased towards you having a protoplasmic microphone. You hefted the artifact at it and it exploded in a mess of slime. Well done, ma'am. You came, you saw, you kicked gooey ash. Tom came back, Captain. The town of the south turned out to be a settlement built... Yeah, we already know this. He got 11 chemicals, 1 soup can. Alright. Yeah, he looks a little worse for wear. He's insane, he's weak, he's tired. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and give you some food, why not? Are you starving? Yeah. Soup for everyone! Tom suddenly crouches and begins whispering quick phrases. Real fear in his eyes, sweat drenched his face. He shuffles over and peers out the window. It's out there, somewhere. The beast! The one no one has ever captured. I've tamed lions, I've hunted game, but not like this! Not like this! If I had eyes, Captain, I would roll them. Do you want to use something to scare off the non-existent fauna? Sure, we'll blast into nothing. You're right, Tom, you said, peering out the shuttle window. You collected your blaster from its case and asked me to play a loud firing noise in 5 seconds. You hopped into the airlock, leaned out, and jerked the blaster while I played the shot. That did it, Tom. Scared it off. You said, checked out the window, and seemed relieved. Thank you, ma'am, he said. That was a close one. Okay, well, yes. Hoping we can help you with the insanity. All right, day 48. We're gonna get Tom not insane. Day 50. And we can kick and stretch and kick. Because it's day 50. Captain, what was that? That sound. I'm detecting foreign metallic objects in our hull. Oh my ram, it's a death robot squad. They must have followed us. They're coming to get all of you carbon-based life forms. One of them aboard the shuttle. Stand your ground. Okay. I did just upgrade our blaster. Dang it, and day 55, ship's freaking contaminated again. So sick of being poisoned. Yeah, now we're sick, which is just great because I gave the med kit to Tom, that way he could leave and not be weak. Oh, I can't map the surface of this planet. Fabonus is a toxic, war-torn room. No, really? Really? You think it's toxic? You think it's toxic? I couldn't tell. Captain, I found an Astra Citizen ID card for someone named Johnny Amerikanovich. Really? What an American-sounding name. There's no one by that name listed in our database. Really? Could it be someone living among us? How suspicious. Your only lead is that the ID was found next to a soldered shut vent. How will you solve this mystery? With our brains. Also, this is how she looks when she's starving. Like, she just looks up and accepts her fate. So it's very difficult for me to realize when she's about to die. Oh my god. Robot's back. Alright, day 59. Tom's back, and it looks like our soup finally gave out. After Tom returned from his jaunt to the eastern glade, his limp little... Okay, yeah. He got soup and some minerals. Perfect. Alright, so day 61. They keep asking us to help unbury things. I don't know how to get a shovel. Oh my god, and the deathbot's back. Day 65, how did she die? She was sick, right. That's why I was building a med kit. Okay, you did not survive. Cause of death, starvation. Starvation? I just fed her! Hello there, Captain. I'm just happy to report the error was fixed. Just wishing you were a little smarter about it, pushing every button. Yeah, that was the thing. You're coughing a lot, ma'am. You're still sick. No, she's not. No, she's not. You perished. We survived 65 days. Wow. We consumed 23 soup. We used 5 medkits. We used 2 sock puppets. We had 5 successful expeditions. We located 3 out of 12 places. We brought 5 items. We crafted 15, upgraded 5, recycled 5. Well, that's disappointing. Definitely thought we would have been able to get a lot further. We were so close. It's that it was not having that ding-dang shovel. Because it kept saying, like, this might be your last hurdle. So if we had a shovel, we could have done it. If we found a shovel, if we would have built a shovel, if we could have traded someone a shovel. Well, easy come, easy go. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a like. Comment below. Is there a way to, like, make a shovel? Because you can make other things, but shovel never appeared. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you're not new and just haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!